Hello and welcome to this Warrior 2 chair flow. Go ahead and find a comfortable chair to sit in or maybe a stool. Sit on the edge of the chair so your feet are flat on the mat or on the floor in front of you. And just start to breathe, maybe gently close your eyes. Option to place your hands around your rib cage. So as you inhale, you're feeling your rib cage expand. And as you exhale, maybe feeling your fingers come together in the middle. Inhale, expanding that rib cage. And exhale, fingertips coming together. Just taking a few rounds of breath here on your own. And when you're ready, you can come back to your normal breath, release your hands, and maybe gently open your eyes. And as you inhale, bring your arms up, fingertips to touch, pressing those shoulders away from the ear. And exhale, fingertips coming down, maybe you're touching the chair. Inhale, arms coming up to touch. And exhale, arms coming down. And finding some going at your own pace here. And maybe as you inhale, fingertips touch, bringing that gaze up to those fingertips. And exhale, maybe rounding the back of your neck as your fingertips come down. And next, exhale, just coming back to your normal seated position. Inhale, bringing the arms out to the side. And exhale, fingertips come to touch in the front. Inhale, swimming those arms back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Exhale, fingertips coming to the front, maybe rounding out those shoulders as the fingertips touch. And inhale, pushing those arms back. And again, moving at your own pace. And option to bring those fingertips to your shoulders and bringing those elbows together as you exhale. And next, inhale, coming back to your normal seated position, bringing your arms out to the side and bringing up your wrists so the tops of your hands are pointed towards you, stretching out your wrist extensors. Option to hold it here or kind of find some tick-tock arms, moving up and down, opposite movements. And then if you'd like, bringing both arms up and clasping opposite wrist, gently pulling it to the other side and looking underneath that armpit. And then gazing towards the other direction and clasping the opposite wrist. And exhale, slowly release to your seated position and then finding a few seated cat-cows. So as you inhale, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and exhale, bringing that gaze down towards the belly button, maybe sliding those hands on top of your thighs, over your knees. Inhale, straightening out that spine, and exhale, arching through. And just going at your own pace. And next, inhale, coming to your seated position, taking your left arm, crossing it over onto your outside of your right knee, and taking that opposite arm behind your spine as you inhale, lengthen through your spine, and as you exhale, gently open up to a twist. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, and exhale, maybe twisting a little more, just gently as we're just warming up. And inhale, slowly coming back to center, and exhale, finding that twist on the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twisting through. Next, inhale, slowly coming back to center, and warming up a little bit more with a few seated sun salutations. So as you inhale, bringing your arms up to the sides, and exhale, forward fold, bringing your hands to the mat, letting your head hang, resting your upper body on top of your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing your hands onto your shins or maybe on top of your knees with a straight spine, looking down at the mat. And exhale, forward fold again, really letting that head hang. And inhale, coming up with a straight spine, bringing your arms out to the sides and all the way to the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching those arms up, fingertips meeting up at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, reaching those arms up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, finding that twist to the right side. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twisting through. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, finding that twist towards the left side. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twisting through. Inhale, coming back to center, bringing those arms up to the side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. And inhale, bringing those arms up all the way, meeting fingertips at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. And inhale, finding that twist towards the right side again. Exhale, twisting a little bit more. Next, inhale, coming back through to center, twisting towards the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Maybe looking over that back shoulder. And inhale, back to center. Bringing those arms up to the side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. And inhale, bringing those arms all the way up. And exhale, hands through to heart center. And then resting your hands onto your thighs or to the side. Finding some leg extensions. Next, so as you inhale, begin to gently lift up your right leg. Just through the hip at first. And when you're ready, maybe start to extend that knee as well. Finding whatever position feels comfortable for you and taking a few breaths here, keeping a nice straight spine, staying nice and balanced on your chair. And exhale, slowly lower. And inhale, begin to lift up the opposite foot. And when you're ready, begin kicking out that foot, trying to keep that foot flexed, keeping those toes pointed upwards or towards you. lifting however high is right for you, listening to your body for any signs of pain, and exhale, slowly release. Inhale, lifting those arms up to the side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, sweeping those arms up to the side, meeting them up high. And exhale, hands to heart center. And placing those hands down again, finding those leg lifts. As you inhale, lifting up your right foot, kicking it out when you're ready. Finding the amount of extension that is right for you. And breathing. Maybe inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, and slowly release. And inhale, begin lifting up your opposite leg. Maybe noticing some differences in flexibility and strength in your legs. And exhale, slowly release. Inhale, bringing those arms up to the side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, bringing those arms up to the side with a straight spine, bringing those fingertips to the top. And exhale, hands through the heart center. And hands down to the side or on top of your thighs. Finding those leg lifts one more time. As you inhale, lifting up your right leg, kicking it out, keeping those toes pointed upwards or towards you. And breathing. Next, exhale, slowly release. And inhale, lifting up that opposite leg. And exhale, slowly release. Inhale, bringing those arms up high. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, letting that head hang. And inhale, bringing those arms up to the side, meeting fingertips at the top. Maybe the gaze goes with it. And exhale, hands through to heart center. And then we'll open up to a warrior two pose. So it might take a while to find what works best for you in your chair for your warrior two. So maybe your leg with your foot toes pointing forward. Maybe that leg, your thigh is mostly rested on the chair. Maybe you're more centered in the middle. So with your front leg, keeping your knee over your ankle with your toes pointing forward as much as is comfortable for you. And then your back leg, seeing if you can line it up with the edge of your mat, putting as much pressure and weight into your legs as feels right for you. And if you have some blocks or like thick books available, that might also help with your positioning to put your front foot on top of that. And just taking some time to figure out what works best for you. And when you're ready, bringing your arms up to the side, keeping your hips facing forward, gazing out over your middle finger. Breathing here, option to flip those tops of your hands pointing towards you, stretching out those wrist extensors again. And again, maybe inhaling through that nose, exhaling through your mouth, or just finding your normal breath. And next, inhale, slowly come back to center, making sure you have your balance, and then opening up into your warrior two on the opposite side. So again, front foot, toes pointed forward, keeping that knee above that ankle, making sure it's not collapsing too much inwards. Maybe pressing some weight into the back edge of your back foot. Foot is aligned with the edge of the mat as much as comfortable for you. Bringing your arms parallel to the mat, keeping your upper body in line with your hips, hips facing the front of the room. And then gazing over that middle finger, option to flip those hands up, looking at the tops of your hands. And then when you're ready, slowly releasing, working your way back to center, making sure you're staying nice and stable on that chair. And inhale, bringing those arms up to the side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, bringing those fingertips all the way up to meet at the top. Exhale, hands through to heart center. And then opening up into your warrior two pose. Again, taking the time you need to get set up in this pose. Looking over that middle finger, pressing those shoulders away from your ear, squeezing those shoulder blades slightly together. And next, exhale, finding peaceful warrior, sliding that back hand down that back leg, bringing the front arm up over your head, facing that palm down towards the mat or the wall behind you, and looking up underneath that armpit, and taking a few breaths here. Next, inhale, coming up into that warrior two again. And slowly coming back to center and opening up into your warrior two on the opposite side. Finding any wrist movements that feel good for you. Maybe rolling them out. And then exhale, peaceful warrior, sliding that hand down your back leg, palm facing downwards towards that mat or the wall behind you. And inhale, warrior two. And slowly coming back to center. Inhale, arms up to the side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, arms coming up, meeting fingertips up the top. And exhale, hands heart center. And opening up into your warrior two. Looking out over that middle finger. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Option to find a bind by taking that back arm, wrapping it behind your back and kind of towards your front hip crease. And if you found that bind, slowly release it back down to the peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, hinging slightly forward at the hips, bringing your front arm resting on the top of your thigh there, and reaching the other hand over on top of your mat, palm facing downwards for extended side angle. Taking a few breaths here, pushing, staying up high, not collapsing into that leg, staying strong in your torso here. And inhale, warrior two. And slowly come back to center. Finding warrior two on the opposite side. Exhale, peaceful warrior. And again, option to find that bind by taking that back arm behind your back and wrapping it around towards your front hip crease. And if you found the bind, slowly release. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, extended side angle. Maybe looking up towards the ceiling or the side wall. Staying nice and strong throughout the body. And inhale, warrior two. Slowly working your way back towards center. And inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, fingertips at the top. Exhale, hands through to heart center. And inhale to your warrior two. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips and finding your extended side angle, maybe the same one as last time, or option to take that arm that's on top of the thigh and bring it in front of the side of your shin here, maybe slightly pressing that elbow into your knee. Shoulders stacked on top of one another, maybe gaze up towards that fingertip, and breathing here. Next, inhale, working your way up to warrior two, and back to center. And working your way into warrior two on the opposite side. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle on the opposite side. And again, option to take that other arm in front, shoulders stacked on top of one another. Breathing here. And inhale, warrior two. And working your way back to center. And then if you're up for some balance poses, go ahead and find a standing position. I'll move my chair just for a little bit of a better view. And you can begin by shifting your weight into your right foot, lifting up your left foot. Maybe keeping your balance by hanging on to the chair in front of you as long as your chair is stable. And maybe pushing that leg slightly towards the wall behind you. Option to reach back for your foot on the inside of that foot and pushing that foot into your hand for a little bit of a dancer's pose. And breathing here for a few breaths. Maybe finding a still point on the wall to look at to help you find balance. And exhale, slowly release. And inhale, begin lifting up the opposite foot, taking some time to find your balance. An option to kick that leg behind you. And maybe even going for the inside of your foot, grasping onto the top of your foot and pushing that foot into your hand. Again, finding something still to look at to help you balance. And exhale, slowly release. Then we'll find another balance variation. So begin shifting your weight into your right foot again. Lifting up your left leg, maybe bringing that knee up as high as feels comfortable, and maybe extending that leg as we did in that seated position, kicking it out in front of you as high as feels comfortable for you. And listening to your own body and breathing here. And exhale, slowly releasing that foot back down. And shifting your weight into your left foot, lifting up your right foot. Maybe keeping that, bringing up that knee bent. Maybe staying here, or if you'd like, kicking that foot out into a leg extension. And breathing. And exhale, slowly release. And go ahead and make your way back to a seated position in your chair. And when you're ready, inhale, reaching those arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Maybe wrapping those arms under your legs, clasping opposite elbow, really letting your head hang. Just starting to cool the body down. This position is also great for calming the body. You can stay here as long as you'd like, or begin to slowly roll yourself up, keeping your chin tucked vertebrae by vertebrae until you're all the way up and rolling your shoulders back, and then releasing your chin. Option to roll out your ankles, rolling out your wrists, one direction and then the other, rolling out your neck, maybe big circles, maybe small. And taking any other stretches that your body is calling for. Or if you're ready, bringing your hands to heart center. Gently closing your eyes for a few breaths. And when you're ready, opening your eyes, and thank you for joining. Bye.